Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. How is everybody? I got my transfers. They took longer than I thought they would take, but they are here finally, and I will have cutouts for most of these, for the ones that you would do cutouts with. So they're not cut out yet. They will be cut out today. So, and we're gonna do a project. I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna surprise you. I have colors picked out already, so maybe you'll be able to figure out which one I'm doing. I have Storm, I have Camel, I have what is this? Dune, Cherry, and Black. I wonder if you can figure out which transfer I'm gonna do. So, anyways, how is everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope you have had a good week so far. Mine's crazy, but just life. Just life. Had a family friend stop by yesterday that my husband hadn't seen in a very, very long time. He got here when stepping my eyeball. My husband had gone out for his walk. He walks along the river for 4 miles every day after work. Yeah, he does. And so I entertained him for a little while, and then my husband got home and he stayed for like 4.5 hours. They caught up on everything. Well, I did stuff in the house, got the puppies fed, got dinner made for puppies and Sophie, and all this stuff trashed out. Yeah, I didn't know if he was ever gonna leave. He's such a sweet person though. So it was nice that my husband got to catch up. He's someone that my hubby's known since he was a little kid. He was his one of his dad's like bestest friends. So yeah, it was a good night for him. Anyways, guys, let's take a look at all these transfers. There's some different ones here. There's some fun ones you might like, and some for t-shirts. And I am wearing my new t-shirt. Yep. You know what I don't like? This t-shirt's kind of tight right around here, so it shows that little roll. Yeah, a little roll. That big roll. That big roll. Anyways, yeah, I didn't know. I looked at the t-shirt. I'm like, it doesn't look that big on the bottom. I like it to be looser, but I'll wear it here at the house. I probably won't wear it to my craft show, unless I could have an apron over it, right? Anyways, I think it turned out really cute, and it is totally me. Anything coffee is me. Let me see who's here, guys. Just say hello. Hopefully this is streaming on the right place. Oh, I sent a picture of the project in the text. That's funny. Yes, I did. Oh my gosh. So I did. That's funny. I should have sent a picture of the transfers. Yeah, so I blew it. Now you guys know. Now you know. All right, let me go ahead and share this over. Okay, so we're going to do the pie one. I can't keep any secrets. You know what? I don't even find myself alive on here. Where am I? Who am I? There it is. Okay, let me share it over. Oh my goodness. That's so silly, huh? I was thinking, should I send a picture of this or send a picture of the thing? Yeah, okay. Well, that's what I get, right? Let me see here. Why is it not coming up? I was shared to my group. All right. It's been that kind of a week, guys. So you just have to kind of help me out. Did it share? I think it did. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Why is it not coming up? That kind of a week, guys. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna do it again. I don't think it shared it over there. There we go. Okay. All right, just say hello if you're out there watching. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put #replay. It is a Hot Mess Wednesday with Darlene. And I'm going to get some more pictures up on my behind me. If you haven't noticed, they're all gone because they're packaged for the craft show. Everything I make pretty much goes to my craft show. I don't keep very much of it. I just don't, because I'm always making more. It kind of just stays for a short time. Hi, Bridget. How are you? Good morning. Hi, Lisa. Thank you, Carrie. I really like the shirt. I do. I just wish it was a little bit bigger on the bottom, or I was a little bit smaller. I'm working on it. I am. We're walking every night. After my husband gets home from his 4-mile walk, we walk the dogs for a mile. So, hi, Betty. How are you? Hi, Billy. Hi, Darlene Bar. Hi. Yep, you caught me, Carrie. Hey, Pam. How are you? Hi, Vicky. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Karen Ross. Hi, Doris, my sister. Hello, Stephanie. Good morning, April. You haven't gotten the text yet. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, it doesn't. It says that it went out. So it'll tell me how many went out. It'll actually tell me every single phone number that it went out to. So sometimes it'll say it wasn't. It's okay. It says it's going to take 10 minutes to go out to everybody. It should be out to everybody within the next minute. Yeah. So Karen Ross going to try New Lady today. Hopefully it works out. Oh yeah, good. I hope that works out. I hope it's a lot better than Maggie. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Hey Karen West. Hi Sandy. Hi Laura. Good morning. Okay guys, let's look at these new transfers. It's a small release. So there's a big release coming up. And oops, yeah, oh, it did work. It did work. Okay, I'm in the corner already. So there we go. This is our new stuff. So let me just turn this around. And I think I need to turn these around too. There's not that many. Okay, so it won't take that long. Okay, so they were trying something out new. They're trying like a Texas theme. I don't know what all they're gonna do. I don't know if they know what they're gonna do, but they are trying different things. So this time they know that Texas is really popular all around the U.S. Texas stuff is very popular. Your kinship order should be here tomorrow. Awesome, awesome. No, oh, you will still watch Maggie. Okay, perfect, perfect, Karen. That's awesome. But I hope that this one works out better as far as I know it's stressful for you. So this is kind of cute. Let me just bring it up here. Not Texas. See the rest of the U.S. Not Texas. It's kind of cute. So it might appeal to different people. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be with people that are just in Texas. Maybe you lived in Texas or you have a friend that was in Texas. Okay, so I mean honestly, I think that there are people that decorate with Texas stuff. These are cute. I'm going to have all these cutouts and we'll do something really fun. It has a lot of detail. Actually has detail. We will be doing some watercolor with these strawberry preserves, apple pie jam, apricot jam, honey, blackberry, raspberry, cranberry, peach, cherry. These are super cute. I love that. And then this one says, this one's kind of fun for a t-shirt or a sign. Hero, empathy, dedication, care, patience, compassion, love, and then thank you. So this would be great on a t-shirt. And then if you're giving this as a gift, you could put it on a sign and put the thank you. And then this is kind of interesting. Who knows what a funty is? Okay. Are you an aunt that loves to go places with your niece or nephew? There's a lot of aunties out there that never had children or couldn't have children, but they're a funty. So it says funty, noun, funty. The fun aunt like a mom, only cooler. See, also beautiful, kind, amazing. And you could have favorite funty. Best funty. And I'm not funty for funty. Oh, best funty ever. You could just take part of that. Anyways, I think it's kind of cute. That's cute for a t-shirt. Don't mess with Texas. You could use part of these. You could use the boots. Don't mess with Texas women. Don't mess with women. You could do part of that. So, and then this is kind of interesting. Now, there is a registration mark here because what they did was they did this and then they moved it and they did a second color with this and then there was like the third color. I'm getting a phone call. I can't answer it right now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's from El Centro. It's from the area that Chloe's in. They'll leave me a message. Okay. That always makes my heart stop when I see that. So, okay, let's keep going. They'll leave a message. I'll return the phone call when I'm all done. So, is the sale the whole month or June? The sale that I'm having for my birthday, this particular sale goes till, let's see, what I say, Sunday evening. So I'm having a sale on in my wood cutout shop. So sorry, I was a little distracted there. I was a little distracted. You love all the Texas stuff, Stephanie. I love it too. But you live in Texas. Yeah. I love the Texas stuff, and I don't live in Texas, but we are in a rodeo town. So they have rodeos here. So that's kind of appeals to me. But good morning, Denise. How are you? Okay, so we have this that you can swap out the words. In my auntie era, in my grandma era, Nana, Mimi, Gigi, Mima, Abuela. I think that's kind of cute. So this would be for t-shirts or for a sign. So you could do either. Okay, let me just move some of these. Hopefully that person leaves me a message. But I can call them back because their phone number came up on there. Yeah, that's really weird. That was really weird. Actually, their phone number did not. But they should call me back. Sorry, I'm a little distracted when that happens. Missed call. Oh yeah, it didn't come up. That's so weird. That is the weirdest thing because it came across the top. All right. Okay. Support your local hero. And this one's an ambulance. This one's a fire truck. And here's the police car. It says, not all heroes wear capes. So these would make cute signs or a cute t-shirt. And then here's the one we're going to do. The one that's like, it's a surprise, but I showed you the picture. You can wait. It already stopped. It already stopped. So let me look and see. Oh, there is a message. Okay. So let me just look and see what the message. See if I can read the message.
Hey, good morning. This is Frank Soros.
Okay.
I live in Hopeville, and I was seeing your post here on Facebook. Hey, I just got back from my walk this morning, and around the baseball park, I seen Mrs. Spear. She lives like a block away. She lives on Fern. Anyway, she has a dog just like yours, but she's had that dog a while. So
I'm going to call him back. So he is calling about Chloe. He did leave a voicemail. Okay. So he's saying that he saw a lady that had a dog like mine, but he thinks that she's had the dog for a while. But we'll see. And he knows where she lives. So that's a good thing. It's a good, people are watching. People are watching for her. So anyways, you never know about stuff like that. It's, people really mean well as far as telling me, like the one that I drove 3 hours on the weekend that said, I'm 100% sure it's her. So you got a call yesterday that popped up with an international number and it said Netherlands and you didn't answer it. Yeah, that's probably a good thing you didn't answer it. But there's callers. Okay, so I have another person helping me that deals with stolen dogs, and she was demonstrating how people do that as far as the phone numbers. And she says there's an app that you go to, and you can have it tell them that the phone number's from anywhere in the world. And so she demonstrated it by calling me right then, and it showed up as a whole different state. She had put in a state. She goes, see it? That's me. If you want to answer it. So I answered it, and it was her. So she's able to go to an app and just dial me, and it comes up any random number from a different state. Okay, so we're going to do this one. I'll set that to the side because we're going to do that. And then we have Texas. It's hard to be humble when you're from Texas. Texas with a big heart. Everything is bigger in Texas. God bless Texas. So everything Texas on here. Okay, guys. So if you're from Texas, this one will appeal to you. So how are you, Lynn? Happy Wednesday. I can't wait to do this one. I'm working on the graphics to do the design. Okay, so Chocator had a couple of the files, the cutout files, but they didn't do this one. They didn't do the pie one. I'm definitely going to do this one, and I want to have it be really 3D. Okay, so I want the apples to be 3D. These will all be out in front. It's not just going to be one big flat piece. I'm going to make it so that it is 3D. Isn't that great? I love this. Apple Orchard. Since 1916, pick your own. Juicy and fresh. Fuji, Honeycrisp, Golden Delicious, and Gala. All right. People really are good. And what he said about the town, the town, people are really honest there. It's a good town. I feel like I mean, I felt very safe in that town. It's a small town. So anyways, I'll call him back and I'll see what I can do. And I have my friend that goes there all the time that could probably go to that person's house. So, okay, howdy y'all. This could be for anybody that is into country. Does not have to be Texas, okay? You could use the little Texas star, and it doesn't have to be Texas star. It can be country. And there's the little your cow here, your what do we want to call him? He's a cow. Anyways, your longhorn cow right there. So howdy, this is great for a sign, for a door sign. Hi Tina, how are you? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do our bakery sign. So we need to base coat, and these are for the back of it. And we are gonna watercolor the pie. Okay, so this actually goes up on top. So we'll do the black part on the pie, and then we'll watercolor it in. The words we're gonna do in black. I'm gonna do so these words in black, these words in red. Okay, I just want some red in there. I love red. Okay, let me open this. What size is the transfer? This transfer is a size C transfer. You're expecting a call from your neurologist, but you doubt her number would show up from the Netherlands. You never know. That's crazy. That would be really crazy, huh? That would be a crazy thing. So, hi, Angel. How are you? Hi, Tina. Good morning. Alrighty, here we go. So, we need to base coat. Okay, these are going to be base coated in. I'm going to use light buttermilk. So, I need to base coat all this. Let me bring up my board. I'm going to do a wash. I'm not going to do a solid. I'm going to do a wash. Okay, so I have watered down my light buttermilk. If I need to water down more, I will. Let me just turn this. Let's get this up here. I did not pre-paint. I actually just cut these like half an hour ago because I was working on it last night. I was working on it and I just couldn't stay awake. I've just had a lot of stress lately in my life, and my puppies they exhaust me. I play with them so much. I'm doing stuff with them all the time, taking them outside to play. I want them to be well adjusted, and they definitely will be well adjusted. Do you know what? Last night, something funny. Oh my goodness, I never even thought about it, but loud noises are really scary to puppies and babies and all that. I sneezed, and those puppies went running, and my sneeze was so loud. It was so funny. It just made me laugh. It made me laugh because you don't think about that. I remember one of my grandkids was afraid of the tape gun. So the tape, when I'm taping up packages, every time I would pull the tape gun, she would cry. So I think it was Emily. Anyways, for the longest time, you couldn't have her in the same room as you when you package stuff because the noise scared her for some reason. It has a weird noise. So okay, so this is light buttermilk. I'm gonna do a wash, and we'll do it on the letters too. I'm hoping that there's gonna be enough in my paintbrush that I'm gonna be able to do the letters. We'll see. And then I'm gonna dry brush. So I'm gonna get out black and I'm gonna dry brush this. Okay, let me get some long strokes in here. Get your arm workout this morning. So I don't have those fat arms, so we don't have trolls on here telling me I have fat arms, right? That's so funny. Makes me laugh every time I think about it. When people do stuff like that, they're just insecure with themselves, right? Okay, you made a doormat last night. It was so much fun. Oh, yeah. Which one did you do? Oh, what size is the Howdy one? The Howdy Transfer. The Howdy Transfer is a size E. Sorry. The Howdy Transfer is a size E. I might need to do a solid coat on these. I'm thinking these letters might need to be a solid coat. The background, let me just go ahead and get a first coat. We'll see what I think. Because this wood is different than this wood. The grain shows through and it's fine. The MDF, there's no grain. So let me see what it looks like. As far as the pie wouldn't need to be just because we're going to do colored. What are we going to do? Watercolor. We're going to watercolor it. All right. There's that. Let's dry. Let's dry. I think I'm going to end up putting a second coat on the letters and the pie. All right. Okay. All right. They are so much fun. You made the, okay, what, your dog runs every time that your Cricut Easy Press goes off. Oh, how funny. Yeah. I mean, I remember Stubby did not like the sound of well, he didn't like the sound of an air fryer at all. And then he hates the sound on a waffle maker. And yeah, he wasn't so thrilled with, I couldn't have him in with the heat press. You made the farm and howdy, yay! That's awesome. How fun. They are really super easy to make, aren't they? Some of them are, it's just time consuming with the farm. This takes a little bit of time. And I wish I had watched somebody do the farm before I did mine, because I probably would have done things a little different. But you know, I just jump right in. I haven't seen anybody do this. I honestly don't have time to watch other people. My life is so busy with my work. You know, I mean, I have a full-time job and I do this, and we have the wedding business, and we have all the other stuff, the cutouts. So cutouts are on sale, 25% off to celebrate my birthday month. We're gonna have. I wanted to do a different one each week. Okay, let's put a second coat on this, and we'll dry that more. I just didn't, you know, guys, my life is so busy. I just don't even know. Is it ever going to slow down? I don't know if it's ever going to slow down. But my life is just so busy all the time. Gosh. Okay. Another message. Same person. Left a message on your phone. Perfect. Okay. Same person. I will call them back when I'm done. That's very nice for people to be watching out for her. And I investigate every single lead that comes in. I know that it's going to take time. So I'm patient. I know at some point we will get her back. I just saw one. Somebody's dog was stolen. I think it was a golden doodle. If I recall, a golden doodle. I should have saved the post. It was stolen from their yard, and it got loose, and it was out hiding in the bushes in a whole different city. So they had taken it to a whole different city, and 4 years later, it was found, and it was an absolute mess. Just like Sophie, it was a complete mess of just fur, just like tons of fur, long like a sheep. And they took it in. Somebody got it. They took it. They shaved it. They scanned it, and found that it had been stolen. And the original owner got it back 4 years later. Hey Sarah, how are you? We're doing the bakery. So this sign right here is actually a little bit bigger than the transfer. Okay, so it's a little different size. I just picked one off the shelf because I didn't want to cut one this morning. I cut these pieces out this morning. I haven't added this to the website, but I will. I will get it on there. We're going to do some black, maybe we should do gray, dry brushing on it. Maybe we should do gray. I do need to sand it just a touch. It's a little bit, it's regular plywood, so it raised up just a little bit. It is not MDF. So let me just sand it just a touch. So I'm going to go with the grain. Because what we want is when we put that transfer on there, we want it to be nice and smooth. Okay, so I don't have my cat cloth in here, so my hand will do. Okay, these guys are ready. So these are all ready. I can take these off. They're all dry. We're going to do the outline on the pie, but then we're going to do we're going to wash. We're going to wash it. No, we're going to do like some watercolor on it, like a watercolor wash type thing on it. So we will have to wash part of the transfer. After that, we'll do the outline, then we'll do the watercolor, then we'll go back and we'll do the outline again. Okay, let's do dry brushing. I think I'm going to use my gray. Let me find some gray over here. Where are you? Or some black. Maybe some black. Maybe just black. Because I can't find gray. Okay, so I'm just going to put some in here. Use some of the patriotic transfers on a small gun rack. Refinishing for your father-in-law. He fell off. Oh. When he was moving, he fell off the bat and broke the rack. Oh, gosh. That's so nice. Oh, I bet it turned out really nice. That's great. That is awesome. It's fun to do things like that for people. I know sometimes my husband will actually say, you made that? You know, I'll come out on the weekend from doing a project, and sometimes he's really surprised because most of the time he doesn't really care. He just looks at it and is like, more crap. He doesn't care that it pays the bills. He's like, just more crap to put somewhere. But once in a while, he really likes it. Like, he really liked the I'm just going to do some dry brush. I'm going to do the edges first. I want to get the edges done, and then I'm going to do a little bit across it. But I always like the edges. I like to have it on the edges, and I want it to be going in the direction. Okay, so I'm going to ink the edges now. So I have the black here and there. I'm going to do a few more wispies throughout. Okay, and then I'm going to dry this, and I will do, what will we do? We're going to do ink on the edges. Okay, so we want to dry it first, though. You don't want to get the paint on your ink pad. Well, you need to post that. I want to see it. Post it on my page. I would love to see it, Laura. I love seeing everything that you guys make. You know what? I wish that I had an assistant. My life is just crazy, guys. I wish it wasn't so busy. Last night it was nice to be able to help my husband out with I did all of his nightly things that he usually does because his friend was here. I'm just going to go around my edges. This is not the color I want. I want my dark espresso. Where are you? So I'm going to do the edges. Even though I did the distressing, I want to do all my edges with my ink pad. Okay. You guys, see? You just can't take me anywhere. It just jumped right off of the table. Let me grab that. Hello. That's so funny. The ink pad just totally jumped off the table. Oh my goodness. It's a hot mess Wednesday. It's a hot mess Wednesday with Darlene. Yeah, it is. It is. All right. Okay. There we go. So I have my surface ready. So what we're going to do first is let's do all the letters and the pie. Okay, so we need to do the letters and the pie. We will have to wash that area to redo all of the lines. And this is barely going to fit. Like I said, it's not the exact size. But when I post this as a project on my website, I will cut out the correct size that matches this transfer for you guys. Okay, so let's move this. We have all of our letters, and we might ink around the letters. You would if you live closer. I would love that. Oh my goodness. We'll do, yeah, definitely we want to see that the outcome of it, Laura. Hi Linda, hi Karen Ramonko. Okay, let me open up all my chalk paste that I have here. So we have Storm for the bottom. We're going to wash this part with Storm, and then for the top of the pie, we're going to use, that one's a little bit dried, but we'll figure it out. We're going to use Camel and that one. Yeah, Camel and Dune. Camel and Dune. And then we have Cherry for these words, okay? And then black for those lines and these words, okay? So let's chalk these guys. Let's get these guys out of the way and the pie so that we can do our watercolor. Okay, I'm just going to turn it upside down. A lot of times it's easier to do that. There's a tiny bit of an offset, okay? So an offset is just a little bit of edge, but just barely. There's just barely. I just did a very small offset. So hopefully it all fits on here. And if I have to move it around, I will. Okay. Bakery. Doing it backwards. I can't wait to see how just this part turns out, because I mean I'm doing the words just in black, and I'll do the outline of this in black. Okay, so this is all going to be in black, and then I'll dry it. I'll do the watercolor, but we can go ahead and we can do the rest of the sign and do the watercolor last, and then I'll wash that area. I don't need to wash the whole transfer. I think I can get away with just washing that area. Okay, do you think I can flip it? I think I should do this. I think I should put this back on here, and we should try to flip the whole thing, right? I think this is the safe way, so we don't lose anything. Okay. All right, let me check it out. Let me make sure everything is where it should be. We can move stuff if we need to. It looks like the A needs to just be slightly adjusted, doesn't it? Just barely. The A just barely needs to be adjusted. So let me just lift this up, and let's move the A over just a touch. Just a touch. So easy to do. Like I said, there's barely an outline, barely. So, okay. The E kind of looks like it might need to be adjusted. Let me just see if I can move it just a tiny touch. Just barely. Just barely. How about right there? Okay, I'm going to go with that. I think it all looks good. So, Cheryl, we would be a great team. We would have so much fun. You know, some days I just feel like I need a helper. My daughter-in-law's here, but she doesn't help with this part. She helps with all the other stuff. And at some point she'll be leaving me. I don't know when. Okay, so this is just the outline, and then we're going to go back and we'll do the pie. Now, I could have done the line. I might go back and do the line so that I can paint that ahead of time instead of chalking it and then going back. I might do that. So black, you can choose a different color. I was debating, did I do red and teal? But I'm not. I'm going to do black and red. But you could do any color. Okay, so let's get this. Remember our chalk paste, we need to spread it quickly so that it doesn't dry on there. So this is kind of risky. I should have done the pie first and then the letters, but I think we'll be okay. So I'm just going to work very quickly, getting all these done, and we'll peel, get them out of there, and then we'll do the rest of the sign. Okay, yeah, probably should have done just a few at a time. I think we've been using shimmer a lot. So I'm thinking that, hey, we have shimmer, and shimmer dries a lot slower. Yeah, it'll be okay though. It will be fine. It will be fine, I am sure. Okay, there's those. Okay, let me put some of that back. I got way too much out. But you want to make sure that you're peeling before that dries. You don't want the chalk paste to dry on there. You want to make sure that you peel that up and get your piece out before all of that dries. I'm kind of scraping, going to use all of this. I think I'm going to have just the right amount. And then it'll be time to peel those letters and things out. And then we'll do the sign. And then we'll wash this part, and we'll do our color. We'll do our watercolor on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and peel all this up carefully. Okay, so there's our pie. Take the pie out. We probably could just peel this whole thing up. And let's just go side to side, okay? So, and take off one letter at a time. Okay. I'm trying not to touch it. There's not much of an offset, so you have to be really careful. Let me scooch this over. Okay, and I'll look at comments. Sorry, I'm not looking at comments at all. Like I said, you can do any color you want. Okay, you could go back and do, I could do a different one too. I could just do a sign that says bakery. You don't have to put all this on here. You could do just a sign that says bakery, and that would be super cute. Okay. All right, so there's all of that. Very cute. Now I got to put this onto the sign that we painted. I'm going to scooch all this up and out of the way. Definitely a dream. Yes, exactly, for sure. I love being able to do that. I just wish I didn't have to do all my other stuff. I wish that I did not have to do my bookkeeping. Because I once upon a time I did do just crafts. You know, I did. Years ago when my kids were little, and after I had my splenectomy, I did just crafts, and it was fun. And then there was a time when I had to go back to work. My husband lost his job, and I had to go back to work, and yeah, that's okay. It's all right. Right there. Okay, so center that. If you want to, what you can do is you could quickly go over this, and they'll give you your outline so that you know where those letters are going to go. So it won't do the whole thing. It's just going to do part of it. So that way you'll know exactly where to put your letters when it's time to put those down. And then we'll go over the pie part too. And it's just going to put just some of that's going to go through, not the whole thing. Just in a few areas it will go through. Okay, so let's do the rest of everything that we need to do. So black for this, and then black and red for the letters. Let's make sure no air bubbles are in there. No air bubbles. Okay. And then this is going to be red. So we're doing cherry. All right. Looks good, huh? Looks good so far. Let me see if I can go in a little bit closer for you. Woo, guys. All right. I think my husband probably turned it off when I got up. Okay, so I do need to get out another tool. I think this would work great. I'm just going to use my multi-tool. Let's just use that. So, and then we'll just chalk and peel. I have another one I can use for the red. So we're going to do our outline. Not our outline, we're going to do this part is what I meant. We're going to do this part, and then we'll do the red. I'll probably have to peel. I think I'm going to have to peel that top part because it's a little bit warm in my room this morning. Yeah. Sometimes he gets cold. He turns off, because he's on blood thinners for his heart. So he gets a little colder than I do. So he'll turn off. Well, he'll get when he gets up. Oops, I might have got into that D. I hope not. I hope not. It's okay if oops. See? I have a hard time, guys. I feel like I don't have the motor skills that I need to. Okay, I'm going to peel this up here because I think this is starting to dry. And we're going to do the red. Okay, so peel this up. Looks good, guys. Looks great. Okay, going to grab this. Going to take with my little detail tool here. I'm going to do those little words in red. You could do it all in black. You don't have to do red. Whatever color you want to do is absolutely fine. So it's so funny. Yesterday, Tara showed up and she brought one of my grandsons over. He hadn't seen the puppies yet, and he got to play with the puppy that they're getting. It was so cute. We played for an hour. And I was like, oh, we better get some work done. Yeah. And then in the late afternoon, the puppies were getting antsy again. And I was like, okay, it's puppy time. And we just get down on the floor and play with them. And we take them outside first. So we take them right outside and let them go potty. Okay, let's peel. Let's peel. Ooh, looks good. That B didn't go on the, I'm going to lay that back down. I'm going to redo the B. So that's what, you never just rip things off. Okay, sometimes people think it's pretty exciting to do that, but what if you have an oopsie? Okay, this is going to be red, and then the bottom part is going to be our black. Okay, so easy peasy, guys. And then we're gonna do a wash on this. So we do need to clean that part of the transfer. It'll be a little bit tricky to do that, but we're just gonna clean the pie area. I'm pretty sure I can do that with just wipes. So I might want to get let's just get a squeegee. I'm like, this is gonna take forever with this detail tool. I'm gonna use a squeegee. So I love the puppies. I know that God brought them to us to be able to save them and have them not be born on the street. But boy, oh boy, I would not choose to be a breeder because, oh my goodness, it's so much work. I don't think people understand how much work it is. I don't think they understand at all. And as much as I love those little puppies, I will be so happy when they're gone. I honestly will, because okay, so their little playpen is right outside of the laser room, and we have to walk back and forth right next to it to take our packages out. So all day long we're walking back and forth, and they look at me with their little puppy dog eyes like, mama, grandma, whoever I am to them. We want out. And Snoopy is the worst. He has those little puppy dog eyes that are just the cutest, and it's hard to resist just saying, we're just gonna play all day, we're not gonna work today. Okay, look at all that. So I got that. Now the rest of this, if there is an outline, that's great. If it didn't outline anything, that's okay. Okay, you can kind of see where the bee goes and where the pie goes. Okay, so there's that part. We have to wash part of this because we're going to be doing our pie outline. So I need to move this. So we have the stuff that we need right here. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way, and that will continue to dry on its own. We do need to wash the pie part. It might be a little tricky, but I think we can do it. And then we will be doing the watercolor on it. Hi, Lucia. How are you? Okay, let me just get the pie part washed, and then and it might be washing part of the other area too, but we're gonna do the best that we can do. What I have to do is I have to get that silkscreen clean. So I'm gonna use a couple of Clorox wipes. So my goal is just to get the stuff out of the pie crust, so that out of the pie, so that I can do the outline a second time. And let me pull this up, and I'm going to wipe, and then I'm going to grab paper towels. I think it's going to work. I'll do it one more time. I think it will be fine. Ideally, you would take this to your sink and wash it, ideally. But we don't have a sink in here. So we're doing the next best thing. We're just washing the pie area. Gonna set that back down. I think it's going to be fine. I'm like, I don't want to push too hard with this and have it stick. Maybe I just go like this. Okay. All right. So I'm happy with that. I think it will be fine. Let's do our coloring on our pie. Okay. So we have our pie and we have our colors. So we need to create some watercolors. Okay. So I have some brushes and I have some water. The pie tin is going to be made with Storm. I need one more brush. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to take a little bit of Storm. I'm going to take a little bit of Storm and put it over here. And then I have my spray bottle. And all you're going to do is you're going to water it down. Okay, so you're going to put water, and then you're going to go like this, and then we're going to paint that part. So The pie tin has like a little lip on it, and the pie crust goes to right here. See where that's the pie crust? The tin has this little fancy lip on it. Okay, so that's where I'm going to stop with that. So you don't want to work it. What you want to do is you want to just get it on there and dry it. If you work it, then you're going to loosen up the chalk paste. If you know what I mean, you're going to make it start to get muddy with the black. Okay, so we're just filling this in. It's like you were coloring a coloring book. You're going to stay inside the lines, and we're going to get this part done, and then we'll go back. Let me see if I can go closer for you guys. There we go. There's our pie, and I didn't need very much of that. So I'm going to do, on the top part, I'm going to use 2 different colors. I thought about getting out bark also, but I don't think I need to. I think that these 2 colors will probably be okay. If I need to get out bark, I'll dig for it. Okay, so there's my pie tin. Okay, so I'm going to dry it because I know I'll touch my hand in it. So I'm going to be happy with that. What we'll do is we'll go back and we'll do the black over it. Okay, so I'm going to dry that. And then we're going to do the pie crust. I think we'll be okay with those 2 colors. Because mainly the pie is going to be a lighter color with some shading that is where it would be browning. You know how you want your edges brown on your pie crust, but you don't want them dark brown, right? Okay. We are drying. All right. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Looks good. I'm going to turn it upside down because it'll be easier for me to follow that. I'm going to have a lot of brushes and stuff here. Okay, so let's mix our colors. Let's get some dune, and let's get some of our camel. And if you want bark, I'm wondering if I need bark. Do I even? Oh, I do. Right there. Guess what? Guess what? Chicken butt. Okay. We're going to get a little bit of bark out. And we'll get another brush. Ooh, this brush will be good for doing the big stuff. Okay, so let's get our watercolor stuff going first. And then we'll do our pie. But doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look really good? That looks good. Okay, let's get this part done. And then I'm going to move that up a little bit so you can see better. We'll bring this back after I get this going. Okay, so the main color is going to be our dune and camel. Okay, so I think I kind of want to mix that. I think I want to mix those 2 colors. Okay, so that, and I'm going to be shading with that. I'm going to be using my brown with that. I'm going to get some camel out. And, oops, I need to get, you know what I need to do? I need a paper towel to put that on. Let me find a paper towel. Come on. To just put that on. Okay, perfect. Okay, so get this. That's a good color, actually. That's a really good color. So going to add a little bit in there. You want to get just the right crust color. And then we're going to do some shading. Okay, so now I need some bark over here. And I don't need a lot. I really don't. It's not going to take much. Get it watered down. Stir it up really well. I might need a little bit more. I put a lot of water there. Okay. Looks good. Looks good, looks good. Okay, so now we're gonna start painting our pie. Okay, so I really want to use this big brush, but let me just get this mixed up. I really want to use the big brush because it'll be easier, guys. I'm gonna get a little bit more. That looks like a good color. Doesn't that look like a good crust color? Okay, so I'm going to turn it upside down. Let me see. Maybe I can go like this along here. and just go and do the edge part first. Okay. And then just pull up. I'm trying to stay inside the line because there is an offset. So I'm trying to stay inside that little line. Can you see? Let me scooch up just a little bit more so you can see the whole thing. And turn it. So this is the first color. We will dry this and then we'll do a little bit of shading with the brown. So that was a mixture of Dune and Camel. Okay, that's a good color. That is it's a good pie color. Get any of your lines out, and then don't keep working it. We're gonna dry that. Okay, so that's a great color for pies. Okay, we're gonna dry, and then we'll do a little bit of shading with our brown. Not a lot. We don't need a lot on there. Get it totally dry, and then we'll go back and we'll do the black lines, and you're going to be surprised when we put this together how good this sign looks, honestly. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's get our brown. Okay, so I'm just trying to get any lumps out of there on the side. You're just going to shade. If you know how to shade, like using a paintbrush for doing acrylic work, we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna, now we want to shade. We're just gonna put some brown, a little bit of brown along the line here where the crust is, where the edge of the crust. Okay, so just putting a little bit along there. Doesn't take a lot. It really doesn't. Okay. And then I'm going to put some up at the top here. Okay, and then I'm really going to call it good. I'm not going to keep working it. I'm not going to put more brown here and there. I'm going to look at it and I'm going to think that I think it's going to be okay, just like that. Okay. So let me look at their picture and see what they did. They didn't even do that. They didn't even. Okay, I think it's going to be good like that. I don't think it needs any more. I think that we need to do the black, and I think it's going to be perfect like that. So let's stack all this stuff, get this out of the way, move all this. We have to bring in our big sign. Trying to keep everything over here out of the way. Move this, move that. Okay, let's dry this, and then we're going to, and you know what, if you wanted to, you could kind of, you could rub that if you wanted to. If you wanted to take a Clorox wipe and kind of blend it in, you definitely could do that. If you feel like it's too harsh, you definitely can do a little bit of blending. I think it's going to be fine. And I want to speckle this whole sign. I want to speckle this. Should I speckle it with black? I don't know. Okay, let's dry this completely again. And let's do our outline with our black, and we'll see how it looks. I think it's going to look fabulous. Honestly, guys, I think it's going to be just perfect. Okay, I think I have to go out. Let me bring back the sign, and we'll see. We'll see where we're at as far as being able to see. Yeah, I'll have to go out for you to see everything. Okay. All right, so let me I got to bring the transfer up. We're going to do just the pie. With our black chalk paste, we're going to do just the pie, so we need to line it up. All right, so it could be tricky, but pretty much you can see through it. You're going to line it up the best that you can so that we're going right back over the same lines that we did before. And I think that's going to be good right there. You know, I'm not going to worry if it's not perfect, right? Don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff, guys. Okay, plop on some chalk paste, and then we're going to go over it. And so this is going to, if I got all the silkscreen cleaned, it's going to go through all of that down onto the piece that we just watercolored. And you're going to have all those little lines, all the details are going to come back. Okay, are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Did it work? Okay, let me do... I need to just, I'll have to touch that up with my hand. I'll touch, oh, this looks really good, guys. There's just a couple of little areas that I'm going to touch up with the detail tool. Look at that pie. Look at how fabulous that looks. That looks like a yummy, yummy pie. Let me just grab my stylus here. I'm going to touch this up. So for some reason, it didn't want to take it right here and right here. I might not have got the stencil cleaned. So when you clean yours, clean it in your sink. All right. How's that look? What do you guys think? I think that pie looks fabulous. Yeah, I think that's how it's supposed to be, just like that. Isn't it great? There's the pie. Pie, anyone? Hi, Cindy. How are you? Good morning. Hi, Sandy. Yeah, I think it does. Okay, let's dry it. So we chalked it. We watercolored it. We chalked it a second time. And now we're going to put it onto the sign. And I'm going to decide, do I want to speckle it or not? Maybe not. Maybe not. I've already done so much. Okay, so here's the sign. We'll look at it and see. I think it's going to be okay. I think we have enough on here. Okay, so remember I kind of did an outline, so you can kind of see where that goes. And then B goes here. A. K. E. R. Y. Did you hear my stomach growl? I heard it growl. Grrr. Okay, I feel like the spacing is not. It's the correct spacing that they have. Okay. I'm like trying to get it on the line. Okay, looks good, looks good. What do you guys think? I think it looks fabulous. You made pie. You bring the coffee. Great. I need more coffee for sure. I love this, guys. It looks fabulous. Okay, time to glue things together. So we do have the little sawtooth hangers that go on the back. Let me glue that. So cute. I love this. This is fun. This will be really cute in someone's in their kitchen. Someone that cooks a lot. Can you imagine how cute this would be? Or in a bakery. This would be cute up in Julian, along with the apple orchard one. Yep. Okay, so setting those to the side for a second. Yeah, perfect for a bakery sign. Okay, all right, let's do the pie. Let's glue these on. Make sure I get it back where it goes. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Oops. It's like dripping. It's dripping right there. Let me just get some of that off. Way too much right there. Okay. All right. There's that. Who ordered this transfer? I think I have some coming. I think I'm gonna take it to my craft show. I think I have extras of this transfer coming. I didn't order a lot. I might have ordered like 4. So I'm not ordering like I used to order 40 of most things. I'm not doing that anymore. At my craft shows, I'm going to focus more on my finished goods because at my craft shows, my chocolate chore stuff doesn't sell as well. So I'm going to focus more on my finished goods. I am dripping this all over. So I'm cutting back on how many I'm ordering. So if you need one, make sure that you grab it from the website. I have the cutouts. Okay, hang on. Let me just clean up my mess. And let's make sure these letters are straight. You wanted this transfer and forgot to order. Okay, okay. Sarah says hers comes today. Awesome. I felt like it took a little bit longer. They had the other releases, and I felt like this one took a little bit longer to get to me than normal. Okay, that looks good. If you wanted to get out a ruler, you definitely could. I'm gonna tip it over now. Got to put these on the back. Make sure this is dry so I don't mess it up. These are gonna go on the corners. So this is what I'm gonna hang it with. These little wooden sawtooth hangers. They work out really well. It's gonna come with a sign kit. So it's not going to come with just the words and the pie. I'm going to do that separately. So if you have a Surface already, you can just get the bakery words and the pie. You don't have to get the signed part, but you can get the signed part if you want. So like I said, this is not the exact size. I just grabbed a piece of wood that was already cut. So the size, it'll be exactly the size of the transfer. So it'll be a little bit narrow. This is probably 19 inches instead of being 18. But look at that. I love it. I think this is perfect. Love, love, love it, guys. All right. Thanks for being here. This was fun. I'm going to put it up to myself. And yeah, I love it. So we got coffee and we got pie. My t-shirt I made yesterday. And we have our pie. And then we're going to continue with some other Christmas stuff this week, so I can get more stuff done for my craft show. I'll do the ornaments because I haven't done those yet for you. What do you think? If you love it, give me some pie. Do you know where your pie, your little pie emoji is? I know where the pie emoji is because I used it this morning. Let me see. Okay, let me find it on here. Where's my pie emoji? Where are you? You're under the food. You're under food. And I'm looking for the pie one. I used it earlier today. I know you're here somewhere. That's so weird. It disappeared on me. I know there's a pie icon. Where is it? It went bye-bye. That's so funny because I did use it earlier. I used it on my iPad. Are you guys finding it? See, you found it. Why can't I find it? It's here somewhere. It's hiding. It is hiding on here. There it is. I found it. I got it, guys. I got it. Give me some pie. Thanks, guys. Thank you. There we go. Let you know. Yes, I'll let you know on the phone call. So, yeah, I'll find out. If he says that she's had the dog for a long time, it probably isn't Chloe because, Chloe's only been missing since January. But I'll call and find out what's going on. So, all right. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. This is a fun one. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.